Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live session. I have a few questions uh, that were sent to me by a few of our followers, and I'm here today to answer all these questions for you. And yes, of course, if you have any questions for me during this session, you can definitely type that question, and we can certainly answer that live in this session itself. So the first question for me is: does chiropractic therapy help with pinch nerves? Most of the time, patients when they come with these kind of uh, ideas, or their MRI reports directly, which is pinch nerve or disc herniations or all kind of issues. So one of the most important thing is when they have a pinch nerve. So does chiropractic therapy help in that? So let me tell you, basically a pinch nerve is essentially caused either because of there is some sort of misalignment issue, whether it is related to muscle, joint, or even at the ligament area. So probably with chiropractic therapy, definitely you can see relief, which can happen in the first session itself, or it can take about 2 to 3 sessions in order to get that difference seen. But yes, chiropractic therapy does help for pinch nerve. Then there is another question about disc herniation also. A lot of people do ask me whether disc herniation chiropractic therapy is helpful in that case. Well, disc herniation is nothing but a part of your disc which actually comes out between your spine, and that is where chiropractic therapy definitely helps, because what it needs is a certain kind of movement, and it can also lead to avoiding surgery in the long run. So if you see, most of the people actually have minor disc bulges here and there, and most of these disc bulges can actually be corrected with chiropractic therapy. And it's not that every disc bulge requires surgery and you need to get a surgery done. Moving on to the next question. Before we do that, I would like to thank you all for the response that we had for our Bangalore camp. The response was really good, and I'm thankful to all of you. And our next camp is going to be in Ahmedabad. We are available in Ahmedabad from 11th to 14th of July. That is 11th to 14th of July in Ahmedabad. And of course, like we are based in Thane, and we also do consultation in Bandra and Lower Parel. So if you are looking to see me in Mumbai, well, the appointment for our numbers is 8006738000. Okay, I will pin this comment for you so that you can actually save the number, and it doesn't kind of is lost with all the comments. So I'll pin this number for you, right? 8006738000. That's the number for appointments. We are available this Saturday at Lower Parel as well as Bandra. So if you are looking to do an appointment for us, definitely. Like a lot of people have questions about where does this therapy work. Most of the time, this therapy works for back pain, neck pain, all kind of joint pain, excessive exposure to screen, mobile screen as well as this desktop screen. All of these causes a lot of strain around the neck area. So getting a spinal manipulation done definitely helps, where you kind of feel relieved in terms of pain, you feel relieved in terms of stiffness, and all these things. So yes, guys, I'm going to take your questions. Okay, if you have any questions, of course I have a list of questions already with me, which was sent to me, and I'm going to work on that. And if you have any live questions, yes, I'll be taking that too. अंकुर हैज़ अ क्वेश्चन. मुझे एवीएन ग्रेड 3 हुआ था 2021 में. मैंने लेज़र ट्रीटमेंट लिया, लेकिन डॉक्टर को दिखाने पर वो अभी भी सर्जरी ही बोलते हैं. मुझे चलने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट मेरे रेंज ऑफ मोशन में काफ़ी कमी हुई है, थोड़ा लिम्पिंग भी है. एवीएन ग्रेड 3 में सर्जरी इज़ एडवाइजेबल. अंकुर, एवीएन ग्रेड 3 में हम लोग मैनिपुलेशन नहीं कर सकते. Manipulation is advisable in grade 1, grade 2. Grade 1, proper manipulation can be done. Grade 2, gentle manipulations are required. Grade 3, we do not go for manipulations because the joint has become already stiff. There are high chances that because of doing this manipulation, either you can result into an abnormal movement, or there can be a little bit of increase in the amount of pain. So I suggest इफ़ यू कैन कंटिन्यू योर वॉकिंग फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम, अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा वक्त तक चलने की कोशिश कर सकते हैं, रेंज ऑफ मोशन अफेक्टेड है मैं जानता हूँ, लेकिन अगर आप वॉकिंग कर सकते हैं तो फिर आप जितना हो सके सर्जरी को डिले करिए। लेकिन ज़रूरत पड़ने पर इस कंडीशन में सर्जरी रिक्वायर्ड है तो एक आपको तैयारी रखनी पड़ेगी कि कुछ मे बी कुछ वक्त के बाद आप उसमें सर्जरी करना चाहें, और करना ज़रूरी होगा, बिकॉज वो एक आइडियल थेरेपी होगी ग्रेड 3 एवीएन के लिए। अगर यही चीज़ ग्रेड 1 ग्रेड 2 होता तो शायद मैं आपको ये एडवाइस नहीं करता, बट ग्रेड 3 definitely will have to get the surgery done. Okay, so the next question is, yes, like I told you, does chiropractic help in herniated disc? Definitely it does, because firstly, herniated disc treatment, what is the treatment that we do? We normally do drug therapy, wherein either we are giving painkillers or we are giving opioids and all kind of things. So immediately drug therapy karne se acha, if we go for chiropractic therapy, results are much better. Movement is gained, range of motion improves, a lot of movement is improved, stiffness is reduced, because of which you can actually see that the pain settles down quite a bit. So yes, it does definitely help for disc herniation also. One more question people had is, one more question that I had is, what exactly are the benefits of chiropractic care, or probably how does chiropractic work? So we need to understand that most of your problems come from your spine. Well, spine is nothing but it is an arrangement of 33 vertebrae which are placed at different levels, like the upper cervical or the cervical area, where we have about 7 vertebrae, the thoracic area where we have about 12 vertebrae, and the lumbar area where we have about 5 vertebrae. And then you have the sacrum, and then you have the coccyx. Now you have nerves which are coming from every area, from every level. Okay, now because you have these nerves coming from every level which supplies to your body, so any kind of issue or any kind of movement problem or any subluxation or misalignment, what we call, at any level, can cause pain to your neck, to the shoulder area, to the upper back area, to the lower back area. So most of the time, if your problem is not related to organ, it is definitely related to the spine. So that's where spinal manipulation works. So when you're doing spinal manipulation, you're actually doing these movements at all these levels, whether it is a cervical level, whether it is the thoracic level, whether it is a lumbar level, and it all depends upon assessment as to which levels are really subluxated. Now, how do we come to know about it? We do a certain kind of assessment through which we get to know that there are certain areas at the cervical level which are subluxated. For example, talking about headaches, migraines, you will see it is always the C1 C2 level which is definitely involved, and you need to make changes, or you need to do the spinal manipulation at the C1 C2 level in order to reduce this headache as well as migraine. Let's talk about any pain that comes around this shoulder area, or probably even goes down along the hands. So here you will see most of the time it is the lower cervical which is in action, and what you need to do is probably do a kind of relaxation and spinal manipulation for lower cervical area. So these are different levels based on which you can expect problems to happen, and why after doing spinal manipulation there is instant relief. Secondly, the pain reduces, followed by exercises that I always recommend for my patients, because I tell them that just the spinal manipulation will not help. Now what happens is that this subluxation or this change has happened in your body over a period of time, and your body has learned this kind of subluxation. So now when we correct it, there are chances that your body will again go back to it. And now if you have to maintain it, exercises is required, follow-up therapy is required, because when you do follow-up treatments, that's where you see the results. A lot of patients actually have that expectation that when you see me in the first session in itself, all your problems will be settled. Well, if you have a minor issue, let's say if you are 25 to 35, 40 years old, and if you have some neck and back pain which has been there for about 3 to 4 weeks, yes, definitely you can get instantly better, and if it is not a very serious issue. But having said that, if you have something which is chronic, obviously in one session things are not going to get better. Okay, I always expect and tell my patient that you need to see me for follow-ups. You need to follow the exercise, which most of them most of them tend to miss out. So following the exercises at the same time, seeing your doctor again for follow up, it's equally important, because that's where we are again looking at the problem and trying to relieve it again. Even during my camps, I strongly recommend all my patients to take the appointments on day one itself, because in case a condition is a little severe and if they have to see me for a follow up, they can see me immediately in the next day or probably later also, because normally our camps are there for 3 to 4 days. So it's important that we can kind of cover this therapy and at least do about 2 to 3 sessions if possible, which I normally do not recommend. I always see that we do these sessions in a gap of 3 to 4 days, or sometimes even on a weekly basis, which actually gives best of the results. So friends, this is what chiropractic therapy is all about. Well, a lot of people feel that it is just a cracking, or this is just a, well, cracking can be done by anybody, but what we are doing is adjustment, and this adjustment happens at different level. There are certain techniques through which we do this adjustment. So just doing a neck crack is not adjustment, it is just a crack. It may probably just create a sound which you also may be doing. Just people who just move the neck like this, obviously there may be cracks sometime, there may not be cracks sometime, but this kind of movement is not right. It requires you to have someone who's specialized, trained to do this kind of thing. So again, talking about the questions here for chiropractic therapy, what are the benefits besides, like I told you, the joint movements and the neck and the neck and the back pain, which actually helps. It also helps in getting out, with your drug dependence. You don't have to take painkillers regularly. If your pain is reduced, obviously the painkillers can be stopped completely. The range of motion improves. Any area where you find difficulty in moving, that particular range of motion improves drastically. You feel a sense of relaxation, which is the most important thing. You really get a very good relaxation, and you feel that sense of relaxation when you do the therapy, and after that also. So that again is a very important aspect. And we always tell our patients that even if you don't have any issues, having a sense of relaxation, getting your adjustments done is not a bad idea, and you should definitely think about doing these kind of adjustments. Right, friends, so thank you so much for joining in, and once again I would like to inform you about our upcoming camps and where are we available in this week. Well, this week we are in Thane, because we are based in Thane, of course, and Saturday we will be at Lower Parel as well as Bandra. Now we have started consulting in Lower Parel also at House of Cure, and 11 to 14th of July we are in Ahmedabad. So that's our upcoming camp in Ahmedabad. So people from Ahmedabad, for all our follow-up patients and new patients, make sure you're taking the appointments as soon as possible, because like I told you, if you have something which is very chronic, maybe taking appointment on day one is better, because so that if we have to repeat the therapy, we can always tell you to come for repeat therapies in the next 2 days and get it done as much as possible, followed by all sort of exercises that are relevant, right? Thank you so much, and yes, you guys can see me, whoever are in Ahmedabad. And thank you so much. I don't think we have any more questions. I think Ankur had something to say, but मेरी सेंटर लाइन शिफ्ट हुई है, उससे कोई इशू तो नहीं होगा क्योंकि मैं क्रॉस लेग आराम से बैठ सकता हूँ. अंकुर, अगर आप सेंटर लाइन शिफ्ट होने की बात कर रहे हो तो ये चांसेस है कि ये स्कोलियोसिस, इसको हम स्कोलियोसिस बोलते हैं, तो मुझे लगता है ना आप एक बार इस चीज़ को चेक कर लो, क्योंकि देखिए क्या है, आपको AVN है, एवास्कुलर नेक्रोसिस, इस वजह से काफ़ी ज़्यादा कॉम्पनसेशन होता है दूसरी साइड में, और जब दूसरी साइड में कॉम्पनसेशन होता है तो थोड़ा थोड़ा स्पाइन शिफ्ट शुरू हो जाता है. अगर आपका कॉम्पनसेशन बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है तो डेफिनेटली पॉसिबल है कि स्पाइन शिफ्ट शुरू होगा, जहाँ पे स्कोलियोसिस हो सकता है, जिसे हम लोग फंक्शनल स्कोलियोसिस बोलते हैं. ये फंक्शनल स्कोलियोसिस इसलिए होता है क्योंकि हम जहाँ हमें दोनों पैरों पे वज़न रखना चाहिए, वहाँ पे हम एक पैर पे वज़न ज़्यादा रखते हैं, दूसरे पैर पे वज़न कम रखते हैं, और धीरे धीरे ये इतना ज़्यादा होने लगता है कि हमारा सारा स्पाइन एक साइड में शिफ्ट होने लगता है. सो आप एक अपना फुल स्पाइन एक्सरे कराइए, जहाँ पर आपको पता चलेगा कि ये स्कोलियोसिस है कि नहीं. अगर ये स्कोलियोसिस है तो इसका मतलब ये है कि एवीएन के साथ साथ आपको स्कोलियोसिस की भी प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, तो ये डेफिनेटली एक फुल स्टॉप है और यहाँ पे आपको रुक के कोशिश करनी चाहिए कि जितनी जल्दी हो सके आप सर्जरी करा लो, बिकॉज ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, बिकॉज स्कोलियोसिस एक बार फंक्शनल हो गया और वो ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लमेटिक है तो उसके भी और इश्यूज होते हैं। सो डेफिनेटली आप ये सब नहीं चाहेंगे, और प्रेजेंटली ऑलरेडी एवीएन है, तो मेरा ख्याल है कि इसके साथ साथ आपको इमीडिएटली कुछ स्टेप्स लेने चाहिए। Thank you everyone for joining in, and do put in your comments or questions if you have any, so that we can talk to you in the next session and we can answer your questions. Thank you so much.